Hi guys, Shukratare Ke Samaan. This is the chapter that we're going to do today. I've already explained pages 71 and 72, just the top paragraph in my previous video, and this is a continuation of that. So let's start off with the chapter. गांधी जी का काम इतना बढ़ गया कि साप्ताहिक पत्र भी कम पढ़ने लगे. Now, Gandhiji's workload increased so much that even the weekly magazines appeared to be insufficient to publish all the articles. Saptahik Patra means weekly magazine. गांधी जी ने यंग इंडिया को हफ्ते में 2 बार प्रकाशित करने का निश्चय किया. Now, Gandhiji decided to publish Young India, this weekly magazine, twice a week. हफ्ते में means in a week. प्रकाशित करने का means to publish. निश्चय किया means to decided. हर रोज का पत्र व्यवहार और मुलाकातें, आम सभाएं आदि कामों के अलावा यंग इंडिया साप्ताहिक में छापने के लेख, टिप्पणियां, पंजाब के मामलों का सार संक्षेप और गांधी जी के लेख, यह सारी सामग्री हम 3 दिन में तैयार करते. Now the author tells how busy they were doing all this work. He tells that other than all the daily correspondence that they used to receive, or mulaqate meetings, aam sabhaएं, common meetings with people, other than all these work, they had to prepare all the articles that had to be published in Young India weekly, the comments, Punjab ke मामलों का सार संक्षेप means the condition or the summary of the situation in Punjab, or Gandhi ji ke lekh and the articles of Gandhi ji. This entire material, all these material they had to prepare within 3 days. So they had a very busy schedule. Children, now word by word meaning. Patra Vyavahar means correspondence or communication. Mulakate means meetings. Aam Sabhaye means common meetings. Ke alawa means other than that. Saptahik, weekly. Chapne ke lekh, the articles which had to be published in it. Tippanniya means comments. Punjab ke मामलों का सार संक्षेप. सार संक्षेप means summary. Punjab ke मामले means the situation in Punjab. सामग्री means material. Young India के पीछे पीछे नवजीवन भी गांधी जी के पास आया. Navjeevan magazine, it followed Young India, and Gandhiji had to deal with that also. और दोनों साप्ताहिक अहमदाबाद से निकलने लगे, and both these weeklies, they were published in Ahmedabad, the capital of Gujarat, Ahmedabad. 6 महीनों के लिए मैं भी साबरमती आश्रम में रहने पहुंचा. Now the author says that he also reached Sabarmati Ashram in Ahmedabad to stay there for 6 months. 6 महीने means 6 months. शुरू में ग्राहकों के हिसाब किताब की और साप्ताहिकों को डाक में डलवाने की व्यवस्था मेरे जिम्मे रही. Now when he came to Sabarmati Ashram, initially it was his responsibility to keep an account of the customers and also to arrange for posting of the magazines into the post boxes. Grahak means customers, hisab kitab means accounting, डाक में means post box. व्यवस्था arrangement, मेरे जिम्मे रही means it was my responsibility. लेकिन कुछ ही दिनों के बाद संपादन सहित दोनों साप्ताहिकों की और छापा खाने की सारी व्यवस्था मेरे जिम्मे आ गई. But he says that few days later, along with the responsibility of editing it, even the press, the responsibility of the entire press came onto the author's head. Sampadan sahit means along with editing. Chapa khana means press, where the magazines are published. Vyavastha arrangement. गांधी जी और महादेव का सारा समय देश भ्रमण में बीतने लगा. And Gandhiji's and Mahadev's entire time was spent in touring the country. देश भ्रमण means country tour. ये जहां भी होते वहां से कामों और कार्यक्रमों की भारी भीड़ के बीच भी समय निकालकर लेख लिखते और भेजते. Now, even though they were touring the country, wherever they were, and amidst all the activities they had, amidst their busiest schedules, they used to find time to write articles and send it to the author. कार्यक्रम means activities, ki bhari bheed means hectic schedule. लेख means articles. सब प्रांतों के उग्र और उदार देशभक्त, क्रांतिकारी और देश विदेश के धुरंधर लोग, संवाददाता आदि गांधी जी को पत्र लिखते और गांधी जी यंग इंडिया के कॉलमों में उनकी चर्चा किया करते. Now, aggressive and kind patriots from all the different regions, क्रांतिकारी, revolutionaries, और देश विदेश के धुरंधर लोग, and very busy people or famous people from our country and foreign countries, editors, संवाददाता means editors, आदि गांधी जी को पत्र लिखते. All of them would write letters to Gandhi ji, and Gandhi ji would discuss them in the columns of the magazine Young India. Now, sabhi prant means all regions. Ugra means aggressive, udar means kind. Deshbhakt means patriots. Krantikari means revolutionaries. Dhurandhar log means famous people. संवाददाता, editor. चर्चा किया करते means he used to discuss them. महादेव गांधी जी की यात्राओं के और प्रतिदिन की उनकी गतिविधियों के साप्ताहिक विवरण भेजा करते. And Mahadev's job was to send, a weekly detail of the tours of Gandhi ji and the daily activities of Gandhi ji. Yatra means journey. Gatividhiyan means activities. Saptahik Vivaran means weekly explanation or weekly details. इसके अलावा महादेव देश विदेश के अग्रगण्य समाचार पत्र जो आंखों में तेल डालकर गांधी जी की प्रतिदिन की गतिविधियों को देखा करते थे और उन पर बराबर टीका टिप्पणी करते रहते थे, उनको आड़े हाथों लेने वाले लेख भी समय समय पर लिखा करते थे. Other than this, Mahadev used to write articles on those leading newspapers from our country and from abroad, those who used to keep waiting eagerly to see the daily activities of Gandhiji, and they used to keep commenting on them. What Mahadev used to do is, he used to write articles even criticizing these leading newspapers. Children, in these lines, there are two muhavras which you may get in your exam. The first one is, आंखों में तेल डालना. It means बेसब्री से किसी का इंतजार करना. To wait for someone eagerly. Second one is, आड़े हाथों लेने वाले लेख. आड़े हाथों लेना, that is yet another muhavra, which means किसी की गलतियां निकालना. So here, to criticize. Okay, now what does this sentence, it's a very long sentence. Let us break it down into smaller sentence and understand it. Now, the leading newspapers from our country and from abroad, they used to wait eagerly to see what Gandhiji is doing every day, his activities day by every day, and they used to comment on that. So Mahadev used to write articles criticizing those comments. I hope you understood, children. अग्रगण्य means leading, समाचार पत्र newspaper, आंखों में तेल डालना to wait for someone eagerly, टीका टिप्पणी means comments, आड़े हाथों लेना means to criticize. Okay, now बेजोड़ column, भरपूर चौकसाई, ऊंचे से ऊंचे ब्रिटिश समाचार पत्रों की परंपराओं को अपनाकर चलने का गांधी जी का आग्रह और कट्टर से कट्टर विरोधियों के साथ भी पूरी पूरी सत्यनिष्ठा में से उत्पन्न होने वाली विनय विवेक युक्त विवाद करने की गांधी जी की तालीम, इन सब गुणों ने तीव्र मतभेदों और विरोधी प्रचार के बीच भी देश विदेश के सारे समाचार पत्रों की दुनिया में और एंग्लो इंडियन समाचार पत्रों के बीच भी व्यक्तिगत रूप से एमडी को सबका लाडला बना दिया था. Again, it's a very long sentence. Let us break it up and understand it. Now, Gandhiji, he always wished that whatever is being published in his magazines, they should be having incomparable columns. They should be published with full alertness, and he wanted to adopt the traditions of the leading newspapers of British. And not only that, his teachings that even the most staunch opponent should be dealt with utmost integrity, and the kind of debates or the arguments that used to arise because of this teaching, which it used to be full of politeness, and vivek yukt means they would be discretionary. And because of these qualities which Mahadev had absorbed into his writings, what happened was that in spite of lot of sharp differences and strong opposition propaganda, still Mahadev became one of the favorites, not only among the newspapers from India and abroad, also he became a favorite among the Anglo-Indian newspapers personally. In short, children, he used to write the articles in such an excellent way that he became everybody's favorite, even the opposition's favorite he became, Mahadev. And he had inculcated these qualities into his writings just because of Gandhiji's teachings. Now let us see the meaning of each word. Bejod columns means the writings in the newspaper which are put in the column form. So, incomparable writing. Bharpur chaukasai means full alertness. Paramparaye means traditions. Apnakar means to adopt. Agraha, wish. Kattar se kattar virodhi means strong or staunch opponents. Satyanishtha means integrity, truthfulness. Utpanna means arising. Vinay, Vivek Yukt means, Vinay means polite, Vivek Yukt means which used to be very, smart thinking, intellectual thinking. Vivad means arguments or debates. Talim, teachings. Tivra matbhed means sharp differences, difference of opinion. Virodhi prachar means opposition propaganda. Vyaktigat roop se means personally. Ladla means favorite. Mahadev had become everybody's favorite. गांधी जी के पास आने के पहले अपनी विद्यार्थी अवस्था में महादेव ने सरकार के अनुवाद विभाग में नौकरी की थी. Now, before coming to Gandhiji, when he was a student, Mahadev had worked in the translation department of the government. Vidyarthi avastha mein means student life. Anuvad vibhag means translation department. Naukri means job. Narhari Bhai उनके जिगरी दोस्त थे, and Narhari was his favorite or best friend. जिगरी दोस्त means best friend. दोनों एक साथ वकालत पढ़े थे, and both of them had studied for law together. वकालत means law. दोनों ने अहमदाबाद में वकालत भी साथ साथ ही शुरू की थी, and both of them, that is Mahadev and his best friend Narhari, both of them started their work, job or profession as a lawyer in Ahmedabad. इस पेशे में आम तौर पर स्याह को सफेद और सफेद को स्याह करना होता है. Now children, in this profession of lawyer, you have to show black as white and white as black. पेशा means profession, आम तौर पर means commonly, स्याह means black, सफेद means white. साहित्य और संस्कार के साथ इसका कोई संबंध नहीं रहता. It does not have any relationship with literature or culture. साहित्य means literature, संस्कार means culture. लेकिन इन दोनों ने तो उसी समय से टैगोर, शरद चंद्र आदि के साहित्य को उलटना पुलटना शुरू कर दिया था. But both of them, from those days itself, they had started completely understanding or trying to understand all the literature work of Tagore, Rabindranath Tagore and Sharad Chandra. Ulatna pulatna means to study very deeply. चित्रांगदा, कच्छ देवयानी की कथा पर टैगोर द्वारा रचित विदाई का अभिशाप शीर्षक नाटिका, शरद बाबू की कहानियां आदि अनुवाद उस समय की उनकी साहित्यिक गतिविधियों की देन है. Now children, as I told you, Narhari Bhai and Mahadev, they were in the translation department. So when they but even when they were working as a lawyer, they started looking at the literature work of all these famous writers. Chitrangada, Kach Devyani ki katha par. Now, there is a story known as Chitrangada written by Kach Devyani. And based on that, Rabindranath Tagore had created a drama which was titled Vidai Ka Abhishap. And lots of stories of Sharad Babu. All these literature work, they were translated by Mahadev and Narhari Bhai. And these are their contribution to our society related to their literary activities. So they had converted these, which were written in Bengali, into Hindi. Sorry, not converted, translated. साहित्यिक गतिविधियां means literary activities. भारत में उनके अक्षरों का कोई सानी नहीं था. In India, there was no comparison to the words which were written by them. Sani nahi tha means there was nothing that could be compared to them. They were incomparable. वायसराय के नाम जाने वाले गांधी जी के पत्र हमेशा महादेव की लिखावट में जाते थे. And whatever letter, here children, actually here अक्षरों का कोई सानी नहीं था means his handwriting was excellent, Mahadev's handwriting. वायसराय के नाम जाने वाले गांधी जी के पत्र हमेशा महादेव की लिखावट में जाते थे. And whatever letters used to go to the Viceroy of India, those used to be written by Mahadev because his handwriting was excellent. लिखावट means handwriting. उन पत्रों को देख देख कर दिल्ली और शिमला में बैठे वाइसराय लंबी सांस उसांस लेते रहते थे. Now looking at those letters and the way they were beautifully written, the viceroy who was sitting in Delhi and Shimla, they used to take deep breath. Means they used to really admire the writing. भले ही उन दिनों ब्रिटिश सल्तनत पर कहीं सूरज ना डूबता हो, लेकिन उस सल्तनत के छोटे बादशाह को भी गांधी जी के सेक्रेटरी के समान खुश नवीश सुंदर अक्षर लिखने वाला लेखक कहाँ मिलता था. Now even though the British who were ruling India at that time, सूरज नहीं डूबता था means they never used to be lower than others. But even at that time, this viceroy, who's here referred to as Sultanate ka Chota Badshah, because he was the one who was ruling India, even he would never get a secretary who would write as beautiful as Mahadev. British Sultanate means British rule. They were ruling India at that time. Suraj na dubta ho means they never used to be lower in anything. They never used to feel that. But Mahadev's handwriting was so excellent, his writing was so beautiful that they used to admire him so much. बड़े बड़े सिविलियन और गवर्नर कहा करते थे कि सारी ब्रिटिश सर्विसों में महादेव के समान अक्षर लिखने वाला कहीं खोजने पर भी मिलता नहीं था. And people who in large or in very high positions and governors, they used to say that in the entire British services, they would never get a person who would write as beautiful as Mahadev. पढ़ने वाले को मंत्र मुग्ध करने वाला शुद्ध और सुंदर लेखन. A writing which would bewitch the reader. He had that kind of a beautiful and pure writing. Mantra mukht karna means to bewitch, to really attract someone. महादेव के हाथों के लिखे गए लेख, टिप्पणियां, पत्र, गांधी जी के व्याख्यान, प्रार्थना प्रवचन, मुलाकातें, वार्तालापों पर लिखी गई टिप्पणियां, सब कुछ फुल स्केप के चौथाई आकार वाली मोटी अभ्यास पुस्तिका में लंबी लिखावट के साथ जेट की सी गति से लिखा जाता था. वे शॉर्ट हैंड नहीं जानते थे. Now here again they have spoken about his writings. He says that the articles which were written by Mahadev, his comments, his letters, Gandhiji's lectures, prayer sermons, meetings, and comments on various discussions or conversations that used to take place, Mahadev used to write down everything in a thick notebook, which used to be 1/4 of a full-scape notebook, and he used to write all these things in longhand because he did not know shorthand, and he used to write them at the speed of jet in such a fast way that he wouldn't miss anything in while writing all those articles. Here, Gandhiji ke Vyakhyan means lectures of Gandhiji. Prarthana Pravachan means prayer sermons. Mulakatein, meetings. Vartalap means conversations or discussions. Full scape ke Chauthai means 1/4. Akarwali means shaped. Moti Abhyas Pustika means thick notebook. Lambi Likhavat, longhand. Now, children, I have just given here a picture of shorthand. Now, this is a way in which generally journalists or, people, they write everything in a very fast way. But Mahadev did not know shorthand, so he used to write everything in longhand only, in the normal way. बड़े बड़े देशी विदेशी राजपुरुष, राजनीतिज्ञ, देश विदेश के अग्रगण्य समाचार पत्रों के प्रतिनिधि, अंतर्राष्ट्रीय संगठनों के संचालक, पादरी, ग्रंथकार आदि गांधी जी से मिलने के लिए आते थे. Now, lots of famous people used to come to meet Gandhiji, like people from royal families of India, not only India, abroad as well, rajnitigya, politicians, and representatives of leading newspapers from India and abroad, directors of international organizations, priests, writers, etc. All these people, they used to come to meet Gandhiji. Here, Rajpurush means royal people from royal families. Rajnitigya means politicians. Pratinidhi means representatives. Agraganya Samachar Patra means leading newspapers. Antarashtriya Sangathan means international organizations. Sanchalak means directors or organizers. Padari, priest. Granthkar means writers. ये लोग खुद या इनके साथी संगी भी गांधी जी के साथ बातचीत को शॉर्ट हैंड में लिखा करते थे. Now, when these people used to come and meet Gandhiji and have discussions with him, either these people or those people who accompany them, they used to write the entire conversation in shorthand. This is shorthand. And महादेव एक कोने में बैठे बैठे अपनी लंबी लिखावट में सारी चर्चा को लिखते रहते थे. And since Mahadev did not know shorthand, he used to sit in a corner and write down the entire discussion in longhand. Charcha means discussion. मुलाकात के लिए आए हुए लोग अपनी मुकाम पर जाकर सारी बातचीत को टाइप करके जब उसे गांधी जी के पास ओके करवाने के लिए पहुंचते तो भले ही उनमें कुछ भूलें या कमियां खामियां मिल जाएं, लेकिन महादेव की डायरी में या नोट बही में मजाल है कि कौमा मात्र की भी भूल मिल जाए. Now, those people who would come to meet Gandhiji, they would go back to their destinations or to where they are staying, where their accommodation is, and they would type out the entire thing and they would bring that to Gandhiji to get his approval. Now, the author says that even though they have written in shorthand and they've got it typed it out, Gandhiji used to find some mistakes or shortcomings in those writings, but he would never find even the mistake of a single comma in Mahadev's diary or in his notes. So this is how beautifully and excellently Mahadev used to write. Bhule means mistakes. Kamiya means shortcomings. गांधी जी कहते, he used to say, महादेव के लिखे नोट के साथ थोड़ा मिलान कर लेना था ना. Gandhiji used to tell those people that you could have just done little bit of matching with Mahadev's notes. Then you wouldn't have made these mistakes. That's what he would mean from that. Milan kar lena means they should have just matched it with Mahadev's writings. और लोग दांतों अंगुली दबाकर रह जाते, and they would be stunned at this, imagining how he could write the entire conversation in longhand and still not have any mistakes in them. दांतों तले उंगली दबाना is also a muhavra. Here it means to become stunned. लुई फिशर और गुंथर के समान धुरंधर लेखक अपनी टिप्पणियों का मिलान महादेव की टिप्पणियों के साथ करके उन्हें सुधारे बिना गांधी जी के पास ले जाने से हिचकिचाते थे. Now, famous writers like Louis Fisher and Gunther, they wouldn't take their writings to Gandhiji to get his approval before they would match it with Mahadev's comments, because they were scared or they were hesitant that there might be some mistakes in them. So they would always ask, match their writings with Mahadev's, correct any if any mistakes are there, and then only they would take it to Gandhiji. I hope, children, you'll be able to understand this lesson very well. Please make sure that you, with each page which I'm describing, you should open your textbook, keep on understanding it, write down the meanings in your textbook. That will be very helpful for you later. Okay, so with that, I'm finishing this video here. The next 2 pages I'm going to cover in my next video. Till then, take care and best wishes for your exams, children.